Welcome to the debate. Back in April 2026, Arsenal walked into the Metropolitano as like the most fluid attacking team in Europe. And then they spent 90 minutes trapped in a complete tactical straitjacket.
Oh, totally trapped.
Right, a really fraught 1-1 draw. We saw Viktor Gyokeres and Julian Alvarez trading penalties, and Mikel Arteta absolutely furious over that overturned VAR decision on Eberechi Eze.
He was livid.
Beyond livid, which forces a really controversial question today about championship readiness. I'll be arguing that drawing Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid unfairly stifles a tactically superior Arsenal team. Meanwhile, you view overcoming this, grueling defensive siege as the ultimate crucible for true elite status.
I absolutely do.
To me, Atletico's strategy is basically a psychological operation masquerading as a football match. I mean, Arsenal's entire attacking output relies on high pressing and rapid transition.
Sure, but
Wait, let me just finish the thought. Playing an open team like Bayern Munich would have provided a pure measure of Arteta's tactical vision. Arsenal against Bayern is a fencing match, right? You parry, you thrust, you exploit space.
right, it's pretty.
It's football. Instead, playing against Atletico's deep structure is like trying to pick a lock in a windstorm. It obscures Arsenal's true quality with this anti-football anomaly that's designed to manufacture controversy, not actually measure merit.
Okay, well, I come at it from a completely different way. That windstorm isn't an anomaly. It's the exact environment that forges champions. Arsenal's 13-match unbeaten run wasn't built just by sweeping aside teams who willingly surrender space.
I mean, mostly it was, though.
No, come on. It was built on mastering defensive structure and mental resilience. They survived a relentlessly hostile environment to secure that 1-1 draw and get a home leg advantage at the Emirates. Elite status isn't handed out on a pristine pitch. It's earned by proving you can win ugly against Europe's most punishing defensive sieges.
I see why you think that, but let me give you a different perspective on what winning ugly actually looks like here. People point to Declan Rice completing 83 passes in that first leg.
Which is a massive number in that environment.
It sounds like dominance, yeah. But functionally, it's neutralization. Simeone's 5-3-2 low block deliberately concedes the center circle just to choke the half spaces.
Well, that is the tactic.
Right, so Rice isn't dominating. He's being forced into sideways passing because Arsenal's transition runners have zero grasp behind the defensive line. We aren't seeing Arsenal's peak capabilities. We're basically watching them survive a hostage situation.
A hostage situation? That's a bit dramatic. But look, that's a compelling argument. Have you considered, though, that a softer, more open bracket doesn't actually guarantee a team is ready for the pressure of a final?
How so?
Look at Arsenal's own history. The 2006 squad had a relatively clear, expansive path to the final in Paris. They didn't face a low-block gauntlet. And what happened when true adversity struck?
Jens Lehmann gets a red card.
Exactly. Jens Lehmann gets a red card in the 18th minute, and they lose to Barcelona. If Gyokeres, Rice, and Odegaard can't figure out how to dismantle a suffocating Simeone block now, they wouldn't survive the ultimate pressure cooker in Budapest anyway.
Ah, but that 2006 failure isn't just a tactical cautionary tale. It's the exact reason Arsenal is in a financial straitjacket today.
The Emirates debt.
Right. Losing in Paris while carrying that massive stadium debt forced a decade of austerity. Overcoming Atletico now isn't merely about tactical pride. It's the skeleton key to unlocking the modern base revenue they've been starved of for nearly 2 decades.
I'd actually take it a step further. People think Champions League money is just a bonus check for reaching the final.
It's much more than that.
It's not just a check. Reaching the final elevates a club's UEFA coefficient, which acts as a permanent multiplier for their broadcast revenue share for the next 10 years.
Right, the 10-year historical coefficient.
Exactly. It's not just about competing in the market. It's about leverage. If they crash out here, they remain a stepping stone club. Winning this exact tie literally buys Arsenal their next world-class striker and turns them into a final destination for elite talent.
Which is exactly why the nature of the draw feels so punitive.
I still maintain that an open tactical draw, one that tested their vertical spacing rather than their patience against a literal wall of defenders, would have been a fairer reflection of their peak capabilities, especially given the generational wealth on the line. And I completely stand by the idea that true elite status requires overcoming that exact wall. You don't get to dictate the terms of your own coronation.
Fair enough.
Surviving Atletico, is what proves they actually deserve that UEFA coefficient multiplier.
Well, we certainly agree on the monumental stakes here. Navigating this specific hurdle permanently alters the club's financial and commercial architecture. Evaluating what makes a team ready for glory is immensely complex.
It really is.
Is it the mastery of the fencing match, or finding a way to pick the lock in a windstorm? We will leave you to form your own conclusions before the second leg.